Introduction. Mario Galaxy is going to introduce new characters that everyone is expecting to see in the next movie. But do you really know the heroes and villains that are already confirmed for Mario Galaxy? The movie? Rosalina. Princess Rosalina is one of the characters everyone expected to see in this movie, and based on the trailer images, she looks more powerful than ever. In one scene, we can see her summoning her magic wand and destroying the robot that the movie's villain will use to attack the Lumas. She is one of the most famous princesses in the Nintendo universe, and she will be played by actress Brie Larson, who is known for playing Captain Marvel, meaning Nintendo and Illumination, the producers of the movie, chose very talented people to bring the new Mario movie to life. Princess Rosalina lives in space and protects the Lumas in a comet station that travels across the entire galaxy. It must be fun to live in a place that moves through the whole universe. And there is also a theory saying Rosalina and Peach are related. It makes sense, right? Since the two look very similar. We're going to learn more about this character once the movie comes out, but until then, get comfy and come with us, because another Cinewave is about to start. Bowser Jr. The villain of the movie will be a smaller version of Bowser, and we're not talking about the King of the Koopas who ate a shrinking mushroom in the last movie. Anyone who played Mario Galaxy knows that the villain of this story will be Bowser Jr., the son of the King of the Koopas. He already appeared in the trailer holding his magic paintbrush, and of course he's going to use this weapon to fight Mario and free his father. In the game, Bowser Jr. wants to have a mother, and because of that, he might try to kidnap Princess Peach for himself, or even Rosalina, who is the mother of the Lumas. This villain could feel jealous of the love that the Toads and the Lumas receive from the princesses. Will this really happen in the movie? It's very possible, but maybe Bowser Jr. won't be as powerful a villain as his father. Let's see if the character will win over the fans. Yoshi. And yes, if you're waiting to see Yoshi in the next movie, know that it will happen. In the post-credits scene of the first adventure, we saw Yoshi's egg cracked after the battle's destruction. And when we saw the movie title, everyone thought Yoshi wouldn't appear. That's because the dinosaur is a character who only appears in the second Mario Galaxy game, not the first one. Meaning, if Nintendo really wanted to base the movie strictly on the first game of the space adventure, it would make sense for Yoshi to be left out. But that's not what's going to happen, because in movies, everybody knows things work differently. Everyone wants to see Yoshi, and since his egg already appeared as a promise for the second movie, we can confirm that Mario's dinosaur will be in the animation. Baby Luma. Speaking of a faithful adaptation to the game, we are completely sure that Baby Luma is a character who will accompany Mario from the very beginning. For anyone who hasn't played this incredible adventure, know that the protagonist gets a very special helper. Mario is accompanied by a character called Baby Luma, and although he didn't appear in the latest trailer, it's more than certain that he will be in the movie. Rosalina allows Baby Luma to help Mario in his quest, especially because our hero needs a guide in space, and this Luma also gives Mario some special powers. Will our hero become even stronger in this adventure? It's very likely that he will. Professor Gadd. Professor Gadd is another character who will probably appear in the movie. In fact, it's very likely that the story won't even work without him. He is a genius scientist responsible for great inventions in the Mario universe, and for those who don't know, he's also the creator of the magic paintbrush Bowser Jr. uses to fight the Plumber Brothers. Notice how the fact that the paintbrush already appeared in the trailer is proof that this character is confirmed for the movie? And there's more. Who do you think is inside the machine attacking Princess Rosalina? A lot of people say it's Bowser, others say it's his son, but maybe it's Professor Gadd inside a robot he built himself. He isn't a villain, but nothing stops Bowser Jr. from threatening him somehow. Everybody knows Professor Gadd has a serious problem with ghosts, and the villain might use this as leverage against the scientist. Also, if you look closely at the robot that attacks Rosalina, you'll see it has round eyes that look very similar to Professor Gadd's. It seems that this time, Bowser Jr. found a way to have a great scientist on his side. Do you prefer Bowser Jr. or his father as the main villain? Comment number Mario so we can get to know you. King Boo. A lot of people forget that Bowser is a king. He is the leader of a very powerful army known as the Koopa Army. Because of that, we know Bowser has generals who are extremely powerful and will appear in this movie. In the Mario world, everybody knows who they are. Known as the boss at the end of each level, they're characters that are much harder to defeat. Two of them are present at Bowser's fake wedding with Peach. They are King Boo, the king of ghosts, and one of the scariest villains in the Mario franchise. We know there is a ghost galaxy in the game that serves as inspiration for the movie, so this great general of Bowser will absolutely be included. King Bob-omb. Another one of Bowser's generals who was also at his master's wedding is King Bob-omb. He is the leader of the bomb species in the Mario universe, and people say that if he uses his full power, even Bowser would have trouble protecting himself. These two, King Boo and King Bob-omb, are generals in Bowser's army, and there's a theory that they may be planning to take control now that King Koopa is trapped in Princess Peach's castle. Will they obey Bowser Jr. or turn against him? We'll find out next year when the movie premieres on television. Daisy. And who said Rosalina is the only princess in the new movie? It's very possible that Princess Daisy, Luigi's great love, will appear in the next adventure. There's a scene in the trailer that shows Mario and Luigi together in a desert race, and many people think that moment takes place in the desert galaxy, but maybe that's a misunderstanding. This scene could actually take place in a part of Sarasa Land, which is Princess Daisy's kingdom, and one of its regions looks a lot like ancient Egypt. We saw floating pyramids in the trailer that strongly resemble Egypt, so this scene might be a reference to Luigi's future girlfriend. Will she appear in this movie? Maybe Daisy will be a big surprise in the post-credits scene. Kamek. Kamek is a very important character in Mario's history. He is a villain who already appeared in the first movie, but he doesn't serve as one of Bowser's generals. He is actually a Magikoopa. That means Kamek is a powerful sorcerer who has taken care of Bowser ever since he was a baby. Kamek is probably acting as Bowser Jr.'s babysitter in this movie, and as always, he is also the king's main advisor. So yes, he is definitely the mastermind behind the plans to rescue King Koopa. But that's not all. In the game Yoshi's Island, Kamek had a vision of the future. This villain knows that Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach are destined to defeat Bowser someday. Because of that, it's very likely that Kamek will return in this movie, wanting to destroy our heroes. Camela. Bowser's army has another Magikoopa who is well known in Mario Galaxy. Her name is Camela, and she's the sorceress responsible for defending the Space Junk Galaxy. This character is just as powerful as Kamek, but she lives far away in outer space, protecting the Koopa territory far from the kingdom on Earth. Since our heroes are traveling into the galaxy, it's very possible that she will appear at some point. But because Kamek will also be in the movie, it's almost certain that Camela won't have a major role. After all, it isn't necessary to have two Magikoopas in the next movie, don't you agree? Don't forget, subscribing is the easiest way to make sure you never miss any of our videos. Wario. Do you believe Wario might end up appearing in this movie? Not as a villain trying to destroy Mario right now, but as someone who promises a lot for the next film. Wario was created to be the anti-Mario, almost an evil clone of our hero. His main motivation is making a lot of money, and that doesn't match the story of Mario Galaxy at first, but that's exactly why he makes sense here. Besides being a big surprise, Wario is an antagonist who would definitely want to explore space. After all, there must be tons of gold and precious stones in the universe for him to collect. That's why it's very possible he'll be a major surprise in the next movie, alongside Princess Daisy and another character we're about to talk about, Waluigi. Waluigi is a character created to rival Mario's brother. He appears in many sports games in the Nintendo universe. There isn't much information about Waluigi's past, and many believe he is a magical creation made by Wario because Wario needed someone to fight Luigi while he tried to defeat Mario. But one thing everyone knows is that Waluigi is completely in love with Princess Daisy, meaning if Daisy ends up appearing in the next movie, it's very possible that Waluigi will be there too. And this might actually be a clue that a huge post-credit scene is coming. Maybe Mario Galaxy will end with the brothers temporarily separated, with Luigi traveling to Sarasa Land to protect Daisy from the next villain in Nintendo's universe. This makes sense because Bowser and the Koopa Army can't be the antagonists in every single movie. Queen Bee. You probably know that in the Mario universe, our hero has several forms. And in Mario Galaxy, there's the Bee Mario suit where the protagonist meets the Queen Bee. This character is a giant bee who needs Mario's help to protect the hive on her planet. And as a reward, she gives Mario the ability to fly like a bee. This power will be extremely important because in space, our hero will need this ability a lot. Would you like to see Mario wearing an adorable black and yellow insect costume? That would be really funny to watch. Donkey Kong. And finally, some people believe Donkey Kong will return for the next movie. This character divides fans because everyone loves him, but Mario Galaxy's story might not have room for him. But there is a reason he could appear. You probably noticed that our heroes, Mario, Luigi, and Peach, will have to travel into space, right? That means the Mushroom Kingdom will be unprotected for a while. This opens the door for a villain to attack the Toad's Kingdom, unless a certain Gorilla Kingdom friend is doing Peach a huge favor by protecting her land while she's gone. It does make sense. Would you like that? Enjoying it? Then click one of the 2 videos we left on the screen and keep going with us. See you next time!